So I've been trying to make more videos about tech, specifically startups, business, um, you know, the stock markets, all that kind of stuff related to tech. But I sort of wanted to take a break and give some, not advice, but just something that I've noticed on my weight loss journey. So I'm not very open about this in my own personal life, but I'm trying to lose weight. I'm not overweight, to be honest with you, but I would like to get my body fat percentage lower than what it currently is. I think I have that potential. And, growing up, I was always very athletic, so it's not like it's going to be challenging, but it is something where I'm going to have to be consistent. And for the last week, I've been eating really healthy. Like I've just been eating whole foods, for the most part. Lots of eggs, lots of chicken, vegetables, obviously, spinach, salad. Um, and today I ate out for the first time in about a week or so, and I still went out of my way to find like a healthy restaurant to eat at. And what was really funny is I ate the meal. I was with my friends, and then I came back home and I actually bought chips and some chocolate on my way back because I was like, I haven't had a snack in a while, so let me have some chocolate and some chips. I've been pretty disciplined so far, and it just didn't hit the same. You know, like when I a while ago when I would eat junk food and drink soda, it tasted so much better. Because I was used to it. But earlier this evening, like I was just eating the chips and I was just disgusted by it. I was like, this, you have you know, these little things here that are just packed with salt, packed with, you know, um, just fatty matter that you just don't want in your body. And it just didn't taste good anymore because I'm so used to eating whole foods now, um, and just real food. So, and I think it really proved something to me, which is that if you're consistent in something, the bad habit that you're trying to escape, the desire for it just goes away. And I'm not going to pretend like I'm an expert on any of this stuff. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not David Goggins or anything like that. But I will say that when you do something consistently, you begin to enjoy it a lot more, if that makes sense. And so it really is all about our habits. Like, it's not like I could wake up tomorrow and totally change everything. It's like I have to change, my diet, and then I have to commit to an exercise routine. And even though it's hard, it's doable, right? Like I'm not going to run a marathon tomorrow, but I can go on the treadmill for 20 minutes. I'm not going to eat clean completely tomorrow, but I can, substitute fast food with, a salad, for instance. And I found that it's been very helpful, right? Again, it's not going to be perfect, um, but that's the thing. Like with any bad habit that you're trying to break, what you need to do is you need to get to a point where it just it's just not desirable anymore. Like for me, my bad habit was junk food, soda. Like I drink Coca-Cola all the time, right? Um, I think at one point, it might have been recently, but I was drinking Coca-Cola like once a day. And and that's just terrible for you, right? Obviously, it's not as bad as, cigarettes or alcohol or any of this other stuff, but you really shouldn't be drinking soda every day, right? And earlier today, while I was eating chips, I had some Fanta orange, and to be fair, it's not even my favorite, soda, but it was just disgusting. Like it just, sorry, I shouldn't say it was disgusting, but like I was like, really? Like I used to really enjoy this. Um, so I don't know. this is a weird video because I'm still kind of figuring it out myself, right? Like why is it that our bodies are able to adapt so quickly? And I think it's because when you stop doing something unhealthy for an extended period of time, like maybe a week or 2 weeks, your body resets to its natural element, which is eating vegetables, eating fruits and enjoying it, eating meats and enjoying it, eating, I'm not one of those people who's against carbs, by the way. Like if you eat bread once in a while, that's fine. But, eating healthy carbs like oatmeal, potatoes, spaghetti, like your body knows what's right for it. And it's going to react negatively to junk food because it's not good for you, right? Like we all know that. We all know that on a logical level, but we still do it. So it's much easier to break a habit when you don't want to do it anymore, like when it's hurting you more than it's satisfying you. So if you want to eat healthier, just do it for a week, right? It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just try it for a week and you'll realize that the second week is much easier. And then the third week is easier. Now, again, I haven't even gotten to that point yet, but what I will say is that my cravings for junk food right now, like a week into this, are way less than the first day, right? And way less than the day before when I wasn't even on this routine. So, and it's the same thing with exercise, right? Like if it's just 20 minutes a day, you can really transform yourself in a matter of months, right? And in fact, you'll probably see results in a few weeks if you stay with it, you combine that with healthy eating. Again, I'm not, this isn't professional health advice. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I think most people can agree on this, right? If you're consistent in the right things, the wrong things just begin to feel gross. And so, again, this really isn't the kind of stuff that I normally want to talk about when I make videos. Again, I want to focus on tech. I want to focus on business. Um, I think really the theme of this channel, my vision of it is to really give my opinions on startups, technology, um, tech companies that are big, like, Alphabet, Meta, Apple. Um, but I also do think that this is a worthwhile message. So hopefully this is helpful. I know that it's one of those things where I'm going to be thinking about it more over the next few weeks. And so if anybody out there is trying to lose weight, hopefully this can be helpful to you.